Let's don't let a good thing die.
This is the urban legend of the Lady in White, who some drivers have said they've seen appear in front of them whilst driving late at night on country roads. But the thing is, you should never look at her, because if you look at her whilst you drive past her, your car will soon break down. And when you look back, she'll be gone, and you'll be stranded on a deserted country road trying to make your way through the woods to find someone who can help. But as you make your way through the forest, you'll feel like you're being watched, and when you look around, you'll see her there. She'll always stay back, but she'll be watching you from afar as you make your way through the forest. Some people even having said that it feels like she's leading you somewhere as you try and get away from her. And then all of a sudden you'll stumble upon a cabin in the woods. But when you look inside, you'll notice that it's been abandoned for a while. Now the thing is, the people that have found this cabin have never been seen again. And we know this because they were texting with their friends and family that they were being followed by a white figure through the woods after their car broke down. But after they find the cabin, they never text again.
The CIA turned astral projection into a weapon. They called it the Gateway Process, a classified experiment to train consciousness to escape the body, using sound frequencies to synchronize the brain's hemispheres and push the mind beyond time and space.
Oh, this is crazy right now.
All right. Ooh, she's breaking off.
That's a big ass tornado.
Wow. Wow.
NANI?!
Nah, I wouldn't be too worried about the wooden man until he actually gets up, and then you got a problem. What up, my good people, and welcome back. You should already know by now, but your boy Captain's gonna come through with them creepy TikToks for you. With all that being said, let's jump right back into it.
That is so windy.
Yeah.
When the universe tells you to go home.
We're not going. We're not going.
Oh,
We're
shit.
not going. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Oh,
Back up.
shit.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, they got mad lucky with that. That was a big tree, bruh.
Vanga, she was born 1911 and she predicted 9/11. She predicted Princess Diana's death. She predicted the 2004 tsunami and a few others that I can't remember. But she also predicted in 2025 that there would be major political unrest, which we have seen. She predicted natural disasters on the West Coast, which we've seen also. Get this, she also predicted the fall of Europe and a major war, possibly a world war, which we're seeing now. What's craziest part is she also predicted that we would meet aliens in 2025.
This looked like an ordinary night until a fuel tanker suddenly veered off course. Luckily, this car driver noticed the tanker and slowed down. Unfortunately, the tanker hit the Jersey barriers, causing a massive explosion. The cam driver immediately hit the brake. 2 cars managed to pass through before the massive flames completely blocked the road, and 2 people were pronounced dead.
Exactly why. If you're driving at nighttime or any time for that matter and you're tired, just pull on over. No load is worth your life, trust me.
With nanotech, potentially people could live forever. Working in that private sector, I done met some strange people. I met a family of people, nobody had a belly button. And then, you start seeing international laws about banning cloning. I do know that they have these farms where people are having certain organs in their body grown in case they need to replace them in their own body. Then you see people like Musk getting telekinesis patented. So now they're getting ready to make quadriplegic people be able to walk again. And then now they got these cloning farms. You can replace your organ. You can't do that without nanotech, because the nanotech removes the aspect of your body accepting an implant. So when they keep talking about this transhumanism, where people are mixing technology with the human body, this is what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'll pass on that nanotech live forever bullshit. I mean, at some point, I'd like to become an old man and die normally.
Fireworks, bro. That's not fireworks. You worried about mother? That's not fireworks, bro. That's not fireworks, bro. Word of my mother. That's not fireworks. That's not fireworks, bro. The sky is orange, bro.
Word to your mother. Like, who is this guy? Vanilla Ice?
Yo, a plane vanished over Lake Michigan. 58 people gone without a trace. No crash, no wreckage, no black box, and to this day, not a single body has ever been found. June 23rd, 1950, Flight 2501 was flying from New York to Seattle, but over Lake Michigan near Benton Harbor, disappeared. The pilot asked to descend due to a storm, and moments later, radio silence. Search crews spent weeks scanning the lake, and all they found were floating seat cushions and bits of clothing. The official crash site, still unknown. That stretch of water is now part of the Lake Michigan Triangle, where ships vanish, electronics fail, and compasses spin out of control. Some say it's just the weather, and others believe something deeper is pulling things down and keeping them down there.
What the hell?
There is a 2-mile wide dome in the ocean, and it's leaving a track behind it.
How do we not know what it is? I mean, how is there not one submarine, like one mission? Let's find out what this is.
It could be anything. It could be potentially a weapon.
Dude, a 2-mile wide weapon? Could you imagine if, like, it reminds me of the sailing stones, rocks in the desert.
That just move.
That just move, man, and leave trails behind. I thought,
why did we not figure that
first?
Like, let's put a camera on it.
I don't know.
What are we doing?
It's crazy. We have rocks that are just moving.
Have you heard about those things?
No, I haven't.
They're literally in the desert, and you see it's a big rock, and then you'll see just a path behind it.
What the heck?
The sailing stones of Racetrack, Playa, and Death Valley National Park are rocks that move across the desert floor, leaving long trails behind. The rocks, which can weigh up to 700 pounds, have been observed and studied since the early 1900s. In 2004, researchers discovered that a rare combination of wind, water, and ice causes the movement. That's crazy.
Bro, there's no way the wind moved that 700-pound rock. Like, bruh. Sit down, Willow. Sit down, girl.
There's an alligator right there.
What? He said what at the same time? Bro, that's Godzilla. That's no alligator.
They claim that this is a storm that was headed over in Texas and shit. What? But to me, this shit look real paranormal. Just look at this joint, y'all. Look at that shit. And I know y'all been hearing about all of the storms or tornadoes that been popping up over there. Can y'all see like the shape at the top, y'all? Shit don't be looking like, look.
Yo, that's
look at that.
Crazy.
Yo, it's something up there. It's things that's going on right now that look like it's portals opening up in the sky. Can y'all not see that they're setting some stage up right now for us, bro? Like, something is definitely going to happen. Like, I'm almost 100% certain, yo. Like, we all seen the scary movies. At this point, we all know that this shit is leading up to something. There's too much going on right now.
Now, that right there looks like the type of storm that would hide a big mothership. Maybe it's the Galactic Federation.
Is there something creepy hiding behind these cute little Labubus? So I fell into a deep rabbit hole, and apparently a Labubu isn't just a popular toy. Some people believe that the really viral collectibles are possessed by a demon named Pazuzu. Yeah, Pazuzu, the same one from The Exorcist, and it was even shown in The Simpsons. You're probably wondering, where in the heck is this theory even coming from? There are actual people saying that they caught their Labubu moving at night. One girl saw her Labubu's eyes change to green.
What happened?
His eye just turned green.
What do you mean they turned green?
Oh, hell no.
Another girl almost got into a car accident after purchasing one of these things.
Huh?
Coincidence or not? Now, I always thought these things were adorable, and when I went online to purchase one of them, my power flickered. Not once, but twice. So maybe it is just a toy and people are overreacting, or maybe it's watching you when you sleep at night.
Ah, man, so if you got one of them Lala Boo Boos, you might want to throw them away, burn them, or something. But wait, at the same time, I think those things are like $100 a pop.
I fully believe that NASA fakes a lot of these missions. I think the moon landing footage and the moon landing operation was fake. But there's two possibilities. Either we never went, or they went in a craft or technology that's so advanced they never wanted to reveal it. Because I've had a guest make a great point that NASA is basically a military adjacent organization. And when does the military ever reveal their best technology so openly? That sets off a red flag to me that it was a big deception, because when has the government ever live streamed any action ever? So it just doesn't check out to me.
Guys, I just got home from school.
and I see this like hole in my wall, and like next door I have a really creepy neighbor. Let's take a look. What the fuck?
Chicos, son las 3 de la mañana, estoy escuchando ruidos súper extraños en el primer piso.
World, bro. Somebody was looking.
Si quieres asesinarme, solo aplaude.
Yo, that made my heart drop. Like, I was not expecting that. What in the world?
This is why you should be careful when exploring nature. A man from Brazil captured a terrifying moment while recording himself traversing through the rainforest. He pans his camera around and sees any local's worst nightmare.
Pescar peixinho aqui. No meio do mato. Fechado, sai louco. Sorrateira, não tá saindo nada. É nóis. Tá porra, cara!
A jaguar that presumably had been stalking him for some time can be seen, hiding right behind him. As the man runs and falls, the video cuts short, followed by a picture too graphic to show.
So I did an episode on Project Bluebeam, which is a conspiracy
Project
about
Green
how
Beam.
the United Nations or the shadow government will create these holograms in the sky, and that will force a one-world government. We can get into it if you want to.
Yeah.
Holograms need a substrate. You know, you need
clouds.
Glass is
Something.
really what you need. But then the technology has gotten to the point where you can ionize atmosphere and create things in the atmosphere. So something like HARP conceivably could create something up there. Now,
Something visual.
Something visual. And I've heard people say that, you know, the UAPs, UFOs may not be real. They could just be holograms for some reason.
I heard that too. Yeah. Or a combination of many different things.
Yes.
I think there's probably a lot of different factors that people are seeing. You know, I was watching a video the other day. I'm not sure if
At first, I thought he said Project Green Bean. I was about to say, what?
I'll scratch you.
I'm speechless right now. Like, what in the
Scratch
world?
you.
She's really out here scratching this black bear with a little kid's rake. Like,
Did you like that?
oh my god, now that's playing with death right there. Like, does she not know how unpredictable bears are?
How do they control us by putting blue light in front of, making our worlds are surrounded by these screens and these these phone screens? How do they control us with this light?
I just told you, they control...
By killing us?
No, they control your dopamine reward tracks. In other words, they're dumbing you down. They're making you much more likely to be preconditioned, which brings us to the other person.
We are dopamine slaves for the most part now. Most people.
No, you're the guy that's sitting with Zins right next
I'm
to
asking you. Blue screens of death. They're all addicted to dopamine out here. Get them.
The system wasn't built for you to win. You went to school to memorize facts you never use. You were trained to raise your hand, wait your turn, and follow instructions. Then they told you, get a job, work 40 hours a week, give half of it to tax, retire at 67 if you're lucky. That's not a life. That's a script. And most people don't question it because they're too tired from living it. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's when you realize freedom was never going to be handed to you. You have to build it. And that's why I teach digital products, because ownership is the only way out. No boss, no begging, no clocking. You move different when you know the system was never designed to serve you. It was designed to use you. Break the script or stay stuck in it.
She is so correct. That's why I urge my people to wake up and see the Matrix is this 9-to-5 death trap they got us all in.
What if I told you some of the most innocent hand signs we throw up every day aren't so innocent at all? What follows is terrifying. I can only protect my subscribers who have commented on their first names. The little heart with your fingers, the rock-on horns, even the OK sign. They all go way back, like ancient ritual back. These signs, they weren't made for cute selfies. They were used in real ceremonies, symbols with power.
Is it possible to sell your soul to the devil?
No. It's impossible to sell what you don't own.
So it's deception, essentially.
Right.
Satan makes you think that you're selling your soul so he can keep you more bound in whatever he has you in.
Right. You know, in my talks, I usually have somebody sitting next to me, and I'll ask them what kind of car they drive. And then I ask the audience, who out there can legally sell me this person's car? Nobody puts their hands up. I'm like, why not? And because it doesn't belong to us. You're right. That's why you can't sell your soul. It doesn't belong to you. I mean, you may have heard God died for you. Jesus paid the ultimate price for your soul. You don't own it. You can't loan it. You can't lease it. And you certainly can't sell it. But you may have heard that the devil's a liar. I'm here to confirm. If the devil tells you good morning, get a second opinion.
So true. How can you sell something you don't own? Well, then again, thieves do it all the time, but hey, that's a different story.
All right, what's the deal with all these videos popping up claiming that allegedly in parts of Georgia and South Carolina, people had their TV broadcasts interrupted for about 3 minutes? This happened just in the last couple of days. And during that time, a message supposedly from the Anunnaki aired, acknowledging the current chaos among humans, warning of severe weather events coming, and then saying that they were going to help. And then, right after that, people in these same areas reported seeing fireballs streaking across the sky, like multiple reports. So yes, this sounds completely crazy, and I am skeptical, but I'm also open-minded enough to ask. There actually was a TV broadcast interruption in southern England in 1977 where a group claimed to be Ashtar Galactic Command, and they talked about human awakening.
This little girl saw something terrifying, and what she said will haunt you.
Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Okay. Okay, show me.
See?
Oh.
Your daddy's missing you.
My daddy's missing me?
That's your tail.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
He knew.
Okay, show me. Yes?
Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah. And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Just see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
My mom.
Oh, that was sweet.
Oh! The dryer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Yo, when she pointed up in that closet, I got a little bit of goosebumps.
Oh, this is as real as can get. Hello, Spirit.
So you're back.
I am back.
And
I am. I've been coming here quite often. I'm glad you recognize me.
Very good memory.
You have a very good memory, apparently. A lot of spirits don't. It's not their faults, though. Spirit, can you tell me your name?
Into the streets.
I'd love to hear your name before I go look at the grave. What?
Things I would do.
The things you would do.
You know? Her club.
Oh, no.
Hey y'all, Meyer here. So take a look at this surreal video. It was captured around May 28th in Sydney, Australia. The man filming was witnessing the event, stated it's a portal to a different dimension. I'll leave it up to you to decide on what you think it is. It could be some crazy... I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know what it could be. It could just be UFOs or extraterrestrial life finally saying, yeah, we're here. Hello.
Yeah, right.
Tell me what you think.
It's a teleportation to get to other planets. Right here, right now in Sydney.
I think Diddy's list is Epstein's list, for sure. Because you have 2 billionaires from New York running around the same circles, right? Yeah. So you have these people that are wealthy, powerful, and they don't know each other. So what happened as soon as Diddy went down? Mike Jeffries gets indicted. The New York mayor, Eric Adams, gets indicted. Nobody's thinking about this, right? So you don't think he's telling? You don't think he's part of this? And Mike Jeffries, the former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch, he was part of...
He got out.
He got out because he said he had dementia.
He was in the same jail, right?
Yes. And they said he has dementia, and now he's unfit for trial. That's bullshit. Right? But Mike Jeffries is linked to Epstein because he was put in place by Lex Wexner, right? that owned Abercrombie & Fitch, L Brands. Now, L Brands, he owned a multitude of businesses. You know, he had Abercrombie & Fitch, he had Victoria's Secret. Now, who was his money manager and he left his estate to? None other than Jeffrey Epstein. Okay? So they're all running together. Like, and you don't think Diddy knows this?
Diddy has more celebs and entertainers. Meanwhile, Epstein had more like politicians and leaders. I mean, one thing they do have in common is just being flat out evil individuals.
This is the greatest illusion of all time. At first glance, this image shows a woman, but place a mirror beneath it and you'll see a man staring right at you. This painting is called Equality. It's not just a visual trick, it's a mirror of your mind. Because your brain does the same thing every day. It filters reality based on old beliefs. You only see what you're conditioned to see. But what if you could change the filter? What if you could retrain your subconscious to see truth, not illusion?
So it is scientifically proven and quite well documented that after you die, there is still around 7 or 8 minutes of brain activity. And the more they've actually studied into this, they have realised that that 7 or 8 minutes may actually be longer. Stick with me. So if you think about when you dream, it feels like your dreams are going on for hours and hours. Loads of things happen. When actually it's proven that dreams only go on for a few minutes, sometimes even a few seconds, because time is distorted. So going back to when you die, people believe that your life then flashes in front of you. So what if in them 7 or 8 minutes of your brain activity, that is actually your life flashing in front of you? Because what is 7 or 8 minutes can feel like a lifetime, because time is distorted. So technically, you could be dead right now. You could be laid in a hospital bed. This could just be a memory. You wouldn't know.
I've actually thought about this quite a few times, but I swear, if I'm over here dead and still having to go to work to make money, I'm gonna be pissed.